this.
I'm not bashing Vivica at all because I did work with her. She's nice, and I don't know this backstory. I don't know this. I don't have a dog in this fight.
Okay.
But here's what I'm saying: if I was a guy and I had that kind of watch and those kind of sneakers, and a bitch would lick my ass, I'd let her lick my ass.
So word is out, Vivica Fox at 60 just went under the knife for a BBL. And let's be real, you can't miss it. But now fans are side-eyeing the whole situation, saying she might want to call up a lawyer because the results? They're calling it botched. Some even claim Vivica herself knows it didn't turn out right. And if the whispers are true, she's already regretting it. Allegedly, the procedure messed up her body's proportions big time. People are saying it looks off, not snatched like she might have hoped. And guess who slid into the convo? Her ex, 50 Cent. Of course, he couldn't keep quiet. He had something slick to say about her new look. Classic 50, right? But now folks are wondering, is he just talking trash or does he actually still have some feelings? Could he be trying to spin the block? Meanwhile, people want to know what Vivica thinks about all this noise. Especially with everyone saying her body got ruined. Has she said anything about it? Or is she keeping it cute and quiet? Let's not forget, Vivica's been in the spotlight for years and she's no stranger to cosmetic work. Reports say she's possibly had a few facial tweaks too, some Botox to smooth out her forehead and crow's feet, plus fillers to plump her cheeks and tighten around the mouth. It's Hollywood after all, touch-ups are nothing new. But this latest move? Fans think it might have been a step too far. Now here's where it gets even messier. Some folks are saying Vivica didn't just stop with a BBL. There might have been some extra fillers involved too, especially around her chin. Yet, people are speculating she added a little something in the pre-jowl area to sharpen that jawline. And let's not forget her chest. Vivica has already admitted to getting breast implants. Word is, she started off with saline ones, but later switched to silicone for a fuller, more natural look. But even in 2024, she couldn't dodge the plastic surgery chatter. After popping up on the Tamron Hall show, fans started buzzing again, saying she looked different. Real different. That led to a fresh wave of rumors about even more work. Vivica, though? She clapped back on Instagram saying, "I'm smiling and happy." Basically, she was unbothered, or at least trying to look that way. But just days ago, someone online said what a lot of people have been thinking. Maybe she went a little too far with that BBL. The word botched keeps getting tossed around like confetti. Things really blew up when Vivica showed up at an event for her hair collection at Houston's Beauty Empire Superstore. She pulled up in tight white jeans that had the internet going crazy. Her backside was looking way more dramatic than usual, and it didn't take long for people to start saying, "That's definitely a BBL." The clip went viral fast, and let's just say the comments weren't exactly kind. And you already know the internet went wild with the reactions. Comments were flying left and right, and not everyone was being nice about it. One person straight up said, "Vivica Fox got one too? And she's 60 years old? Might be the oldest one with a BBL. This is madness at the highest level, bro lol." Brutal, right? But they weren't the only ones with something to say. Another user chimed in with, "Vivica Fox's legs didn't even match her new booty. I know that BBL look extra crazy." And then someone else dropped the hammer with, "Vivica Fox getting a BBL is wild." So many older women out here trying to compete with these young girls instead of guiding them. SMH. Folks really had their feelings all the way out on the timeline. It's like people forgot who Vivica was. Back in the day, she was that girl, body banging, face flawless, waist snatched, and curves in all the right places. She had that natural Hollywood glam that people paid for. Fans are asking why she felt the need to change anything at all. If there was ever someone who didn't need a tune-up, it was her. So now they're left confused, like what pushed her to make such a drastic move? Some are saying maybe she felt pressured. Hollywood doesn't exactly embrace aging women, and with all these young influencers and IG models popping up left and right, it's no wonder some celebs feel the heat to keep up. But still, others argue Vivica should have set an example instead of falling into the same trap. But not everyone is dragging her. There were people out there defending her, telling folks to chill and stop being so harsh. Some said, she's grown, she can do what she wants, and others thought she actually looks good, enhanced or not. Beauty is personal, and Vivica's always been bold with her choices. And just when the dust started to settle, someone else decided to stir it up even more. Guess who had something to say about Vivica? Stay tuned, because this next part gets even messier. And guess who decided to jump into the BBL drama? Her ex, 50 Cent. Now, we all know their history isn't exactly sunshine and roses. And let's be real, 50 lives for a messy moment. So when he popped up in the convo, fans braced themselves, expecting him to go off. Let's rewind for a sec. Back in 2003, 50 and Vivica actually dated after he publicly shot his shot. But things went left fast. Their relationship got rocky real quick, and it didn't take long for the drama to spill out into the public. After the breakup, they both kept the feud alive, throwing jabs in interviews, throwing shade online, and keeping fans entertained with their back-and-forth chaos. One of the wildest moments? That time Vivica hinted that 50 might be on the down low. That came after 50 reposted a comment from @Industrian Blast Underscore criticizing Empire for its gay plots and over-the-top cameos. Post said, "There are 3 million less viewers who tuned into last night's Empire episode. Did you watch it? We could not take the extra gay stuff or celebrity stuff last night." Instead of distancing himself from that mess, 50 added fuel by tagging Taraji P. Henson and telling her to call him for help. That post had folks shook, and Vivica didn't waste time clapping back, which only made things even messier. So now, with Vivica's BBL trending, people are wondering, is 50 about to go in again? 50 Cent kept the petty going when he posted, "Empire's TV ratings took a huge hit. Okay, I'll stop now. Cookie, call me baby. I'll tell everybody to watch the show for you. LOLs." That little joke didn't sit right with a lot of folks, and definitely not with Vivica. Now, 50 kind of walked it back with a half-hearted apology later on, but Vivica? She wasn't buying it. She pulled up to watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and came locked and loaded. When Andy brought up 50 reposting that shady blog accusing Empire of losing ratings because of too much gay stuff, Vivica didn't hold back. That's when she dropped that bombshell comment suggesting that 50 might be on the DL. Yep, she really said it. And when Andy pressed her to clarify, Vivica doubled down. She said, "He may not be gay, but he just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear." And just to stir the pot even more, she pointed to an old magazine cover of 50 and Soulja Boy, saying the vibe was suspicious. Of course, 50 wasn't about to let that slide. He and Soulja Boy clapped back fast. Both of them went on Instagram firing off posts that were straight up savage. The whole thing turned into a messy online showdown, with fans eating up every second of the drama. First off, Soulja Boy came out swinging. He posted a super unflattering pic of Vivica Fox with the caption, "Everybody hit up this cougar. She's single and ready to mingle. Granny desperate for attention. I'm washed up. Total disrespect." Then 50 Cent jumped in and reposted the same photo with a caption that had the internet in shock. He wrote, "Oh no. Now she thinks I'm gay because I let her lick my behind. LMAO. Wait, I didn't want her to, she forced me. My hands were tied. 50 Shades of Grey." What even? But he wasn't done. Kept throwing shots, posting more photos of Vivica. But one of them came with a wild caption. "Remember when you told me, screw Halle Berry, and you said you could have played all the roles she did better than her? And I just looked at you like, what did you take?" Seriously, he was dragging her with no breaks. So when Vivica's BBL photos started making waves, people were waiting for 50 to say something slick. And honestly, he's got a history. Back in 2016, he already took a shot at her looks. He posted a side-by-side of Vivica and a mugshot of Raji Noreen Singh, a woman who was left disfigured by bad plastic surgery, and implied they looked alike. The internet exploded back then too. With all that history and the way 50 moves online, folks knew he wasn't going to let this new drama slide quietly. Then 50 kept the petty energy going in his caption, writing, "I don't know why people would want to cross me. I would stay out of my way if I wasn't me because I'm going to keep winning. I think they do it for attention, then they get more attention than they want. I told you Power was the show to watch, not Empire. LOLs. The man was relentless. Back then, Taraji P. Henson stepped in and wasn't having it. She stood up for Vivica and told 50 to use his platform to uplift and unite, not to tear down his ex or anyone else. And she made sure to mention Raji Naraneezing too, pointing out how wrong it was to shame someone over their appearance. Taraji even hit him where it hurt, throwing shade at the fact that Empire was getting Emmy nods, while Power wasn't. Fast forward to now, and this time around, 50's reaction to Vivica's rumored surgery was surprisingly mild. After spotting a headline about her supposed BBL, he hopped in the comments and wrote, "Wait, let me see." That simple comment got people talking fast. Was he being messy? Or was he actually curious? Either way, the speculation exploded. In no time, headlines started popping up everywhere like, Vivica A. Fox's rumored BBL may have 50 Cent spinning the block. But 50 wasn't about to let folks run wild with that story. He quickly shut it down, saying, "Who said I was spinning the block?" Always keeping it spicy, even when he's pretending not to care. Man, listen, 50 tried to play it cool, but even he slipped up a little when he said, "That booty was good though." I think. Like what? That one line had people losing it online. And you know what else had folks talking? The idea that Vivica might actually want 50 to spin the block. People started bringing up all the times she openly admitted she still had a soft spot for him. Remember that Vlad TV interview? Vivica said straight up that she'll always have love for 50 Cent. Then in 2018, she went on Wendy Williams' show and told the world that she was still very attracted to him, even after all their drama. And she wasn't done yet. In a 2023 interview on Sherry Shepherd's talk show, Vivica made it crystal clear that if the chance came up, she'd be open to getting back with him. She even compared their potential reunion to J. Lo and Ben Affleck's big comeback romance. Vivica said that despite all the mess between them, she always took 50's public comments about her as a sign of support, not shade. So now fans are left wondering, is there still a spark? Or is she just holding on to what used to be? So now, according to some reports, after all the trolling and shady comments online, Vivica might have had a wake-up call. Because word is, she's starting to realize her new enhancement is giving grandma diaper booty on pencil legs. Oof. That's the kind of brutal honesty the internet never holds back. And look, nobody knows for sure if these kinds of procedures can be undone, but rumors are swirling that Vivica is seriously thinking about getting it fixed. Allegedly, she's not feeling the outcome either, and it's weighing on her. Now, I don't even know what to say about Vivica getting a BBL at 60. Some folks are calling it bold, others are calling it a bad move. But what do you think? Did she go too far with this one, or should people just back off and let her live since it's her body at the end of the day? And let's not forget 50 Cent jumping into the mix. Was he out of line or just being his usual messy self? Sound off in the comments and let's talk about it.